Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another pregnancy update. I'm updating you guys today on week 24 of pregnancy. Although by the time this video goes up, I'll be 25 weeks. Not much has changed since my last update, so I'm sure this won't be a very long video, but I'll just let you know what's kind of going on. I have this app that has been so helpful. It has like a 3D image of the baby, and I can like move it around and see kind of what the baby looks like. I mean, I'm sure it's not an exact depiction of it, but I can see what the baby looks like at this stage, and it has been helpful. And it's just a really fun app. You can actually, there's a little bar at the bottom that I can click on and get there's like a little ruler, and I can get what the baby, like the actual size. It will either zoom out if the baby's smaller or zoom in if the baby's bigger. And right now the baby's bigger, so that's the approximate size, and I can look at that and see how big the baby is actually, and that's pretty cool. And then there's another little button down there where I just check different updates on the baby developmentally, like what's going on with her. We do know it's a girl. We do have a name picked out for her, but we won't announce that until she's born. So I guess I'll probably do a name reveal with my birth vlog. I'm not sure if I'll do a birth vlog, but something to let you know the baby's here. I'm trying for a VBAC, so I'm not sure if the whole situation is going to be a little traumatic or what's going to happen. At this point, I'm not even sure what hospital I'm delivering at. Most hospitals refuse me because I have had 2 C-sections really recent. They were in 2018 and 2019. Therefore, most just refuse me right off the bat, just say, no, we can't do that. So there's a hospital about an hour from me that I heard might be more willing to do something like that, but I'm waiting to hear back from them. So I'll update you guys on that when I know something. During this pregnancy, I've had a lot of anxiety about different things, and I haven't had that as strongly with the other babies, so I just wonder if like my hormones are a little bit different. I've just been feeling not so great emotionally, just like, especially with the virus and everything going on. I let everything just like weigh me down sometimes, and that's something I've really been working on and trying to recognize. And at this point, I mean, this is my 5th baby, and I'm kind of trying to get used to what is pregnancy hormones and what I should actually be worried about. Also, she's been moving around a lot. I feel her kicking. Like before I go to bed at night, throughout the night, in the morning, she's just like always active. So that's great. It's very reassuring to feel that. I mean, I was told that the placenta was in the front, so I might not feel her as early on, and I didn't feel her as early as the other babies. Like I said in a previous update, I felt her around 20 weeks, I think, for the first time. I just assumed that when I would start feeling her that maybe the kicks wouldn't be as prominent, but turns out I was wrong. They're really easy to feel, and the fact that she's very active is very reassuring for me. For those of you who don't know, I do have a history of my water breaking early with the first 2 pregnancies that happened, and the second 2, like I said, were C-sections. But I spoke to one doctor who thinks that this baby might be similar to the first 2 and that my water might break early. I had spotting with my first 2 pregnancies very early on, and I had spotting with this one as well, but just once at 4 weeks, and he thinks that that was why my water broke early. So I guess we'll see what happens this time around. So I'm preparing for that to happen, or maybe it won't. I've never had a baby late, so I guess we'll see. Either way, I want my hospital bags packed definitely before 36 weeks. My water broke at 36 and 4 with the first baby, 36 and 5 with the second baby, just barely. So I just want to be sure I'm prepared. I want my hospital bags packed and everything ready to go. Having 4 other kids to think about also makes it a little more complicated, in that when I'll pack the hospital bags, I'll also make sure I have things laid out for the children for whoever stays with them, or if they're going to stay with someone. I want activities and snacks and diaper bags and everything that they could possibly need. I want that all ready because it's already going to be a little overwhelming, I'm sure, for whoever is taking care of them. So I want to make sure I have all of that prepared. So I mean, I'm only 24 weeks and I say that now, but I do want to be prepared and think ahead. I also have various projects around the house I would love to have done before she comes. One of them is redoing the boys' room. I want to redo the girls' room. Aside from our bedroom, mine and my husband's bedroom, we have 2 other bedrooms. One was for my 2 older kids, a boy and a girl, and the other one was for the 2 younger ones, a boy and a girl, where we had 2 toddler beds for the older 2 and 2 cribs for the younger 2. But I was waiting on finding out the gender of this baby so I could do a girls' room and a boys' room, and then whichever this one was, she broke the tie. So I know now that we need the bigger room for the girls' room since there are 3 of them. So we also need to upgrade them on beds. My 4-year-old is getting a little too big for his toddler bed, so we got a bunk bed, and once we redo their room, we're going to set that up and hopefully move my daughter onto a twin bed, and then my other son will have a full-size bed that we could lay with him on and read stories to him and whatever else. He'll have plenty of room to roll around, and we'll have a guardrail on there too so he doesn't fall off. However, I am straying from the topic of pregnancy. So back to the baby, or I guess to me, I have had a lot of heartburn, which I have had with every pregnancy, but it was more intense with some. And this one so far hasn't been as bad as my last one, but I'm expecting it to probably get worse toward the end. I don't want to say that for sure because you never know. You know, different pregnancies are different. I remember though having to take Tums every night with the previous 2 pregnancies. And don't listen to people when they say about heartburn causing your baby to have more hair or being a sign of it, because my baby with the most hair, I think that was the least amount of heartburn. I'm pretty sure she was the easiest pregnancy. She had a ton of hair. And now that I'm thinking back, I think the baby with the least amount of hair I had the most heartburn for. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, most nights I'm taking Tums, but we'll see. Maybe it'll just stay the way it is, and that would be great. Also, one thing in previous pregnancies, I remember having some vivid dreams, and this time I don't really. I just may not be remembering them correctly, or I may just not be getting the same level of sleep that I did before. However the sleep cycles work, I'm not going to try and get into that, but I know somehow remembering your dreams are affected, like whether or not you remember them depending how deep a sleep you get. I may be wrong about that. I can't think of much more to update you guys on, but if you want to see my 20-week pregnancy update where I talk about my anatomy scan and all of that, that's actually on my family channel, and I'll have the channel and the video linked below. So thanks for coming and checking out my video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you can do so below by clicking the red subscribe button, and maybe put on the notifications so you won't miss anything. And thank you for all your support, your likes, your kind comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.